I'm Marcus Dole, I'm the Squire of Something Village Morris, and I'm the captain of the Mummers.
Indeed, and I noticed you got a coloured sock on.
Yeah, coloured sock on. That's the prerogative of the Squire.
The Squire?
Squire of the Morris, you can wear funny coloured socks, by the way.
And I'm Susan Dole, I'm wife of Marcus, and I'm the theatrical...
Artistic director,
yes,
I think
quite.
so. Artistic director.
As well as playing the King of Egypt's daughter. And the musician for the Mummers. Probably mumming started in the courts around Europe and came with the Normans over to this country. Certainly they can trace the Abbot Bromley stag-horn dance of 1066.
Okay.
So they carbon dated them, so they know that they're that old.
Okay.
Yeah, so mumming's been around a long time as a tradition. Yeah.
But the plays were probably just an opportunity, as you can see, for everyone in the village to come on and have a little part. They'd all have one line and they come on. And some of the original plays would be they just come on, say a line and go off again.
Walk in, you Turkish knights!
Where is he? There he is.
That Turkish knights!
Where is he? Oh, he's not up there, is he? With his Tarzan hat.
The crux of the thing is really death and revival. Renewal, so it's the sun going and the sun coming back again after the solstice.
Which is why it would be done at Christmas time.
That's right, yes.
Interesting. Drawing on the pagan roots of why people would celebrate
Absolutely.
Christmas.
Yes,
Yeah, absolutely. It was also a time when people couldn't work, of course.
Yeah.
If they were so bricklayers or whatever, they'd be laid off because it was too cold.
Because there was no work to be done.
No work to be done, so they'd go out and collect and get some money for food and beer, I suppose.
Yes.
Well, like today.
Do we raise money today then?
We do raise money, yeah.
For the Morris dancers? Or?
We with the Morris dancers we
Yeah.
sort of collect, and then every year we give a certain amount to charity.
So the Mummers have their own music as well, using
We
the
just
same
do
band?
one dance at the end, yeah.
Yes, just for the one
Is
dance.
that specific Mummers dance then?
It's the dance we only do for the Mummers dance.
You must have battles with the weather every year.
Yes.
So this
We're
has
lucky
been...
to be honest. We're relatively lucky. We have done it at Absolute Cloudburst a few years ago up at Findon. Where I went on, did my line, looked round, everyone else had gone in the pub and they were looking at me through the window. I was drowned completely. No one had said anything.
So that's
we're
comedy in
banned.
itself, isn't it?
Yeah. How I laughed.
So often we're able to actually continue in a pub.
Yeah.
And just make the room in the pub to do it.
Did I ever take you to be my friend?
That I am St. George the Briton!
I'll fight St. George, that man of courage bold. If his blood runs hot, I'll soon make it cold.
Oh Turk, do not boast, or I shall cut you down as small as toast.
I'm a valiant soldier, bold slasher is my name. My head is cast in iron, my body forged in steel.
Walk in, you valiant soldier!
Soldier, bold slasher is my name. My head is forged in iron, my body cast in steel. With my sword into my knuckle bone, I will fight this Turk in all this field. Shall pull out my sword and fight. By gad, I win regularly. This is beautiful territory for fighting Turks. Indeed, for fighting anybody else with a broadsword.
Here comes I, bold prince with spear in hand. I'm Keith, and I play, for my sins, I play the part of the bold prince.
If he can nick it, he will. If he can nick your beer, he will, this one.
Up his bottom.
Thank you very much.
We're not here to kill each other.
No good. He's dead. we resolve peace by shaking hands, which is a nice little touch.
To hear the news the angels bring on Christmas night, oh Christians sing. To hear the news the angels bring.
A nice message. Is that something you've added then to make it less?
Well, the Prince of Peace's lines have always been as they were to today, but we turned it into an opportunity to shake hands and make peace, along with the resurrection.
Which is nice to see.
Oh, for a doctor I must seek, from a man who lies bleeding here so deep. Oh, doctor, can we speak?
We insert the suppository where we normally insert the suppository.
Oh my God.
I'm Guy Fawkes. Explosions brought me fame.
In comes I. Guy Fawkes is my name.
How long have you been doing it?
And I don't know. No, well, it's at least 20 years.
Right.
Yeah. And the first time I performed in the play was here, and I think I was little Johnny Jack, or I might have been the Prince of Peace, but it was one of what we call a fancy parts as opposed to a major part.
Right. Do you take it in turns then?
It just sort of evolves. You know? People fall into parts and stick with them. And you know, if somebody is normally the noble captain and he can't make it, it's his job to find a replacement. You know? And often that sticks.
And traditionally, there wasn't no women were in these places.
Difficult. I mean, there's
difficult to trace back.
There's lots of nonsense is said about that. As women weren't involved in theatre generally, then that probably is true. But we've nearly always had a woman doing something in the play, but not usually the major parts. Topsy, who was the Doctor's horse today, she has played Father Christmas more than twice, and she's very good at it. You know. In principle, you don't have to be a Morris dancer to join our mummers, but in practice, most of us are.
It helps.
But at the moment, I think there's 3 of us at the moment that don't dance anymore, but probably have danced in the past. I mean, this business about women, it depends what you think the origin of Mama's Play is. It's essentially the message is death and rebirth, and every member of the cast comes on, they announce themselves. In comes I, the valiant soldier. In comes I, Guy Fawkes. Whatever it is, and then there's the boast. So if I was in comes I, the valiant soldier, bold slasher is my name, my head is crowned with iron, my body's cast from steel, with my sword and my knuckle. There's a boast, leads to fighting, somebody gets injured, and then they're resurrected. And it's the same story of winter and summer, and light and dark, and resurrection. And this is the appropriate time of year to
absolutely, which is what the pagans would have celebrated Christmas for that very reason.
So you could say it's a survival of a pagan, some sort of pagan ritual, but nobody really knows, to be honest.
But it's never been sort of adopted by religion.
No. But it's certainly nothing to do with the mystery plays that are performed at Christmas in some parts of the country, which are very Christian. But no, and it's been going on a long time. There are no records. What is pretty certain is that it was much influenced by Commedia dell'arte, when that came here as street theatre. Buffoonery, taking the mickey out of educated people, which we still do today. Us ignorant public never trust the experts. But we got the Doctor, El Dottore, as he was in Commedia dell'arte, an educated man. You take the piss out of him.
The Doctor, this man right here. And so he's got an Italian accent, the Doctor. Is that right?
German, from the Low Countries, in a flippy-floppy sort of way.
Excellent performance.
And the script, we don't normally follow the script that much. There's not a lot of direction. There's no directions in the script. But the Doctor is placed as German. So.
Okay. But it's got a bit of a pantomime vibe to it.
No, it isn't. Oh, no.
Kind of the mistakes are celebrated.
Oh, they're encouraged.
And encouraged.
And if they're good mistakes, they get repeated. The action. Yeah.
But as I said earlier, Commedia dell'arte informed it, and they also informed pantomime and Punch and Judy, and both of those are coming. You see in this play, and you'll see a bit of Monty Python in this play as well.
I was thinking Monty Python as I was watching it, especially when the Doctor arrived.
Really?
No, it was very excellent. I enjoyed it.
Well, there we are. We work with a long tradition.
Yeah, yeah.
We have no idea how they used to do it in the old days.
And Martin's point about scripts, the original performers would have been weren't literate, so they wouldn't work for a written script.
They just know the story.
They'll learn. They watched it. And they'll come on with their version of what the doctor said last year.
Okay.
Martin's different every year.
I'll let you keep it fresh.
From a brief look online, it looks like it's travelled across Europe as well. Like it's gone to other parts of Europe.
It's the actual. It's what's known as a hero combat play, and that is worldwide. I mean, I've watched Kathakali dancers in India performing their Kathakali, and they do exactly the same as us.
Same story.
They move from village to village, and they perform outside in the street, and it's all about on comes a member, they make a boast, and there's a fight, and they recover. It's a theme that we all live and die with, and are reborn with.
Yeah, primal.
Resurrection. It's all about resurrection.
Peace I call, for I have come to save you all. Ladies and gentlemen, let your voices ring. Put your hands together, and we will all sing.
Oh, the rising of the sun, and the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing all in the choir. The holly bears a prickle, as sharp as any thorn, as Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ on Christmas Day in the morn.
Tomorrow is a sailing day.
Oh.
John
Kanaka to-rye, to-rye, oh, to-rye, John Kanaka to-rye.
I thought I heard the first mate say, John Kanaka to-rye, we'll work tomorrow but not today. John Kanaka to-rye, to-rye, oh, to-rye, John Kanaka to-rye. The bosun says before I'm done, John Kanaka to-rye, you'll wish to Christ you was no man's son. John Kanaka to-rye, to-rye, oh, to-rye, John Kanaka to-rye. There's rotten meat and there's weevily bread, John Kanaka to-rye. It's pump or drown, the old man says, John Kanaka to-rye, to-rye, oh, to-rye, John Kanaka to-rye. She wouldn't wear and she wouldn't stay, John Kanaka to-rye. She was taking water night and day, John Kanaka to-rye, to-rye, oh, to-rye, John Kanaka to-rye. The Mobile girls, they got no clothes, John Kanaka to-rye. They comb their hair with herringback bones, John Kanaka to-rye, to-rye, oh, to-rye, John Kanaka to-rye. Just one more suck and then be late, John Kanaka to-rye. Tomorrow, boys, is our payday, John Kanaka to-rye, to-rye, oh, to-rye, John Kanaka to-rye.
I'll give you one green road of ashes. You'll go.
What is your motto?
One and all alone, evermore fighting for the goal. One is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so. 5 for the symbols at your door, and 4 for the gospel makers. 3 the rival. 2 the little white boys, all dressed up in green. Ho ho! 1 is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so.
I'll give you 8
Green road, the Russians are, and what are your 8?
8 for the April Raiders.
7 for the 7 stars in the sky, and 6 for the 6 round walkers. 5 for the symbols at your door, and 4 for the gospel makers. 3 the rival. Green road, Russians are, and what are your 12?
12 apostles.
11 for the 11 that went to heaven, and 10 for the 11 walkers. 9 for the 9 of darkness, 8 for the April rainers. 7 for the 7 stars in the sky, and 6 for the 6 round walkers. 5 for the symbols at your door, and 4 for the gospel makers. 3 the rival. 2 the little white boys, all dressed up in green. Ho ho!